Have you ever imagined an entire empire vanishing from the map without explanation? Majestic cities, vibrant cultures, entire populations, all disappearing as if they had never existed. It sounds like a mystery that couldn't happen, but human history has already shown us that, no matter how amazing they are, some civilizations simply vanish without a trace. Today, we will explore these lost civilizations that fade away without leaving a mark. How can this happen? What are the secrets behind all of this? Get ready to discover some of the most mysterious and fascinating stories in human history. Imagine living in a city full of life, with bustling streets, crowded markets, active commerce, an advanced society full of scientific and cultural discoveries. You wake up one day, and suddenly, everything is gone as if it had never existed. Ruins and a sense of emptiness. This isn't just a science fiction story. The truth is, humanity has already witnessed entire empires rise, expand, and suddenly disappear without leaving any clear explanation. What happened to these societies? Were they victims of devastating natural disasters? Were they victims of destructive wars, invasions, or was there something even more mysterious behind the disappearance of these civilizations? In this video, we will explore these civilizations that simply vanished without apparent explanation. And if you think our history is completely documented and understood, prepare to be surprised. Since time immemorial, humans have built great cities, developed unique cultures, and dominated vast territories around the world. However, throughout history, some of these civilizations simply disappeared. They left behind only enigmatic ruins and various speculations about what might have happened. We're talking about peoples who built grand monuments, mastered advanced techniques in engineering, mathematics, and astronomy. But for some unknown reason, they vanished without leaving clear records of their fate. What could have caused entire societies to disappear so suddenly and mysteriously without a definitive explanation? Let's explore some of these lost civilizations that continue to challenge our understanding of human history. Theories about the disappearance of these civilizations are many. Some scholars suggest natural disasters, such as earthquakes, prolonged droughts, or devastating volcanic eruptions that made their lands uninhabitable. Other theories claim that violent wars, invasions by foreign peoples, or even internal collapses caused by political and social instability could have been responsible for the end of these societies. However, an even more intriguing explanation is the possibility that these disappearances occurred due to unknown phenomena, such as cosmic events or forces beyond human comprehension. Some even believe that these civilizations migrated to undiscovered places, or that their fates were shaped by events so mysterious that our traditional history cannot explain. What we know for sure is that these disappearances continue to challenge our understanding of human history, making us question, are we seeing only a fraction of the true history of humanity? Now, let's begin our exploration of the civilization of Nabta Playa, one of the most mysterious civilizations in Egypt. Centuries before the famous pyramids of Giza, an unknown culture built an impressive megalithic complex. This civilization was responsible for one of the world's first large stone structures, and the question we ask is, were these ancient peoples astronomers, or perhaps even travelers from the stars? What we know is that after centuries of occupation, this mysterious civilization simply disappeared without leaving written records or clear clues about its fate. Could it have been a catastrophic climate change? Or did their culture dissolve and merge with other peoples that emerged in the surrounding areas? The mystery remains, and the remnants of Nabta Playa are few, but enigmatic enough to continue challenging our understanding of the past. Nabta Playa is located in the heart of the Sahara Desert, long before the pharaonic Egypt. This unknown people built an impressive complex of stones arranged in a circle, which many believe to be one of the first astronomical observatories of humanity. It wasn't just a ceremonial site, but also a center of advanced knowledge about the cycles of the seasons and the movement of the stars. But how did they acquire such knowledge? Was it the result of careful observations of nature over generations, or was there a greater influence behind this detailed understanding of the cosmos? The answer remains a great enigma. What's most intriguing about Nabta Playa is that, unlike the Egyptians, who left hieroglyphs to document their history, the people of Nabta Playa left no written records explaining their origin or their eventual disappearance. Some scholars believe an extreme climate change could have forced the inhabitants to abandon the site, while others theorize that they simply integrated with rising societies. But without concrete evidence, the fate of Nabta Playa remains one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. What we know is that the ruins of Nabta Playa, though fragmented, continue to raise questions about the true role of this civilization in human history. And who knows what else lies behind this megalithic complex, waiting to be discovered. Another great enigma in our search for lost civilizations is the Indus Valley civilization, a society that thrived more than 4,000 years ago, contemporary to the Egyptians and Mesopotamians. This civilization had planned cities with advanced sewage systems and an impressive social organization. Yet suddenly, these cities were abandoned, and all that remains are ruins, but few answers. What could have caused the disappearance of the Indus Valley? Could it have been epidemics that devastated their populations? Invasions by external peoples? Or was it a change in the course of the rivers that caused a complete collapse? Theories abound, but the truth is that there is no definitive explanation for this disappearance. All we know is that these cities were once there, with all their complexity and sophistication, and then they disappeared, leaving only unanswered questions. The Indus Valley civilization spanned a vast area that now corresponds to Pakistan and parts of India. Cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were impressive examples of urban planning, with aligned streets, baked brick buildings, and a sophisticated drainage system that would only be seen again many centuries later. However, unlike other ancient civilizations, like the Egyptians and the Sumerians, the people of the Indus Valley left few written records, and the symbols found in their ruins have yet to be fully deciphered. This makes the disappearance of this society even more intriguing, as there are no clear accounts of the fall of the Indus Valley, which only increases the mystery surrounding this disappearance. Among the theories about the end of the Indus Valley, one of the strongest is the idea that severe climate changes, such as the decrease in the course of the Sarasvati River, may have made the region uninhabitable. Others suggest that natural disasters, such as floods or earthquakes, forced people to abandon their cities and disperse to other regions. Another possibility is that internal conflicts or invasions by external peoples contributed to the fall of this civilization. However, to this day, no study has provided a definitive explanation for the disappearance of the Indus Valley. What we do know is that this civilization, with its impressive architecture and technological advances, remains shrouded in mystery, challenging our understanding of ancient history. But what if I told you that a lost civilization existed in the middle of the Pacific? We're talking about Nan Madol, a mysterious complex located on the island of Pohnpei in Micronesia. Imagine a city built with stones weighing tons, arranged in such a precise and inexplicable way. How were they transported? Who built them? No one knows. What we do know is that, like so many other civilizations, the inhabitants of Nan Madol disappeared without leaving historical records, and all that remains are towering ruins, surrounded by the waters of the sea. Nan Madol is one of the greatest archaeological mysteries in the world. The floating city was built over a series of artificial canals, with enormous basalt blocks weighing up to 50 tons, stacked in an almost impossible way for the technology of the time. To this day, archaeologists don't know exactly how these stones were transported miles away and stacked to form the unique structure of Nan Madol. The engineering behind this megalithic complex suggests that this society possessed highly advanced knowledge, but left no written records to explain its origin and disappearance. The mystery deepens even further. It is believed that Nan Madol was a political and religious center, but its disappearance continues to challenge history. Some theories suggest that environmental changes, such as rising sea levels, made the city unsustainable. Others talk about internal wars or natural disasters. Even local legends indicate that Nan Madol may have been built by supernatural forces or even visitors from beyond Earth. What really happened? We don't know yet. But what we do know is that the ruins of Nan Madol continue to challenge and question us. They remain there, towering and mysterious, defying logic and comprehension. The giant stones, the uniquely shaped buildings, and the canals that cut through the city are a true window into an unknown past. The city of Nan Madol, with all its sophisticated engineering, seems to have been designed to withstand time, but its abandonment and the disappearance of its inhabitants remain one of the greatest enigmas of archaeology. The city was forgotten for a long time until it was rediscovered in the 19th century, and since then, theories about its origin and the reason for its collapse have multiplied. How were the heavy stones transported? How is it possible to build such structures without modern technology? And, most importantly, what really happened to the inhabitants of Nan Madol? Were they forced to leave the city due to a natural catastrophe, such as a tsunami or a rise in sea levels? Or was there an internal collapse, caused by social factors or conflicts? Perhaps an even greater secret lies hidden beneath these ruins, waiting to be discovered, revealing something that completely challenges our understanding of ancient civilizations. Whatever the answer, the fact is that the disappearance of lost civilizations like Nan Madol, the Indus Valley, or Nabta Playa offers us a profound reflection on our own destiny. Are we really so different from those ancient cultures that disappeared without a trace? Will our own civilization, at some point, face the same fate? The only certainty is that, just like these civilizations that disappeared without explanation, our history may also be full of gaps, mysteries, and chapters that have yet to be written or discovered. And while we wonder about the future and the mysteries surrounding it, one lesson is clear. The history of humanity is fragile and full of uncertainties. No civilization, no matter how advanced, is immune to disappearing. The key to survival may lie in our ability to adapt to changes, both natural and social, and to learn from the mistakes of the past. What we know for sure is that if humanity wants to avoid a fate similar to that of the lost civilizations, it is essential that we understand the lessons they left us, and continue writing our own story, full of resilience, wisdom, and courage in the face of the challenges ahead. But for now, the mystery of lost civilizations continues to fascinate us, challenging our understanding of history and the future. What does the past still have to reveal to us? Will we be ready to face the mysteries time holds, or will we become just another vanished page in the vast history of humanity? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this video and were as fascinated as I was by these mysteries, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to continue exploring these ancient secrets with me. See you in the next video, where we will keep unraveling the unknown.